All right, good morning. It is May 21st, 2021. It looks like we're wrapping up the day here. Pretty much looks like a range day. We made new lows though, and it's hard to tell, but we could be in a downward channel here. I mean, if we draw it off these two highs, this would be an overshoot right here. And that would, let's see, where does this midline work? Yeah, midline kind of works right here. And that would explain why this was a good trap right here. But anyway, let's take a look at these trades. I'll delete these measured legs. Whoops. So yeah, prices when we came in this morning were trending up. I have this yellow line as a midline. We got the overnight highs and lows. Prices were trending up. We got a break, and maybe this was two legs. It kind of looked like one leg, but I guess maybe it's two legs before the reversal. And then we got this downward trend. I drew that a little differently than Mack. We'll see if he changed it up. But yeah, let's take a look at these trades. So if you were watching prices this morning, you see this spike in channel, and we get this trap, a very nice trap off the trend line. I took a video of this trade, and I got really eager, and I thought I clicked a tick above that signal bar, but I actually clicked right on the end of the signal bar. Didn't end up mattering, but that's just poor practice. Don't want to be doing that. This is actually a failed second entry short combined with a second entry long. So that was a really nice trap. Unfortunately, I didn't get my 2-point runner, only a 1-point scalp. But yeah, let's see. That's a pretty nice move to 74. It's like a 5-point move, but I probably would have just exited anyway with all that congestion. So yeah, we got a break, some congestion here, one leg up, two legs up. Kind of just looks like one leg though, but then we get this reversal here. Get a first entry, second entry, but we don't know what's going on, so I wouldn't go short here because we don't know if prices are just gonna bounce, especially since we didn't make new lows yet. But then prices keep trending down, and first, second entry. You get a first entry, second entry here off the midline. We didn't know that was the midline at this point. All we knew was that prices were making lower highs and lower lows. And I like this. It's set up like a trap. It looked like this midline could have been a trend channel in itself at that point. We come down here, bounce off the lows, hit off the highs. I believe those, maybe, it's hard to say. Mack had his channel drawn like that. So that does look like the midline it's playing the midline. So that could be accurate. And then you could say we get one leg, two legs down to a new low. I'm going to keep mine how it was though. Interesting. Why did I mark this? It's a first entry. It's a failed second entry long near the EMA off the midline, but that's very congestive, so that's why I marked it green. Not too sure. I don't think you can enter on that. We get this leg up. First entry, second entry. I didn't trade this, but I do think that's okay to take. That's clear. We're getting rejection. It's not congestive, so I like that. Failed second entry short. And then it looks like I have some congestion marked here, like that's a two-tier range, which it might be. There's congestion over here in that lower half of that too. So yeah, that definitely could be a two-tier channel. And if you have Oh wait, you wouldn't have known that this was the top of the channel at that point, but that would make me consider this trade. But that was just too hard to see at that point. And it's going into the trend channel. So we get this steep leg down. Unfortunately, we don't get a setup right here. I was waiting for that. First entry, second entry, but the signal bar's not the high of the swing. And then it becomes congestive. But then if you draw a trend channel off this trend line and off these highs, it looks like this is just a lower high off of that, and it looks like a second entry short kind of. So I like that trade. I didn't take it, but I do like that. Here it looks like we get a second entry short, but again, it's not the high of the swing, and technically it's not a second entry short. This is like a 3-tick bar, I think. 4-tick maybe. Yeah, 4 ticks. So people probably faded that. So we're still trending down, and we get this, the way I viewed it, we get this overshoot here. You get maybe this looks like a second entry short off the EMA. I saw another trader in the forum mark this. It just looks good. I don't know if we'll see if Mack marks it. I think he might, but it also looks like it's in the middle. Eventually, it looks like it's in the middle of the congestion. At this point, though, it doesn't look like that, and it's into the overnight lows. That's the only reason. That's another reason it's aggressive. I don't think if these weren't the overnight lows, I think that would be okay to mark as red. So maybe I'm just letting that affect my bias too much. Anyway, you get a first entry, second entry short off the trend line, and that sets you up for a nice big move. But that was, yeah, that area was congestive, so might be a little aggressive. Then we get a second overshoot of that channel, and that leads to a break, and we come all the way up to the potential greater channel. Not sure if that's it right now. Why don't I just delete that? And you get some congestion. You don't get a good setup for a second entry long, unfortunately. Then we get this trapping longs, and now we're going down. And first entry, and I wanted to go short here, but the bar, I don't know what happened. It just volume got really high right here, I guess, and now we have this going on. So hard to say what's going on. Maybe prices are failing to make it to the overnight highs. So that's what I saw for today. I hope you all have a great weekend, and I'll be back next week.